What is up, Big Fire 200 here. The revenue for all the gacha games have come out since it's June 1st. And I kind of wanted to talk about it, even though I don't do videos like this usually. I do play like gacha games. I play Honkai Star Rail, I play Genshin, I play Wuthering Waves recent, and there's like a few other games, but those are like the big games, so that's why I'm mentioning them. So Honkai Star Rail, it did good again this month. Like even last month, it had like even more. So at the top, then we have Naruto Mobile. Never played it before. I didn't even know like any Naruto games are still like alive, but it's been doing really well. And the interesting thing about this is that Genshin surprisingly is not the top five, I want to say. But this isn't combined revenue. I actually don't remember the button to combine it all. Pretty insane. Then Soul Loving Arise. I've seen like ads for this game, but I never actually played it. It's like really popular, surprisingly, because usually IP based gacha, I feel like they usually fall off. So this is surprising. Arknights, whoa, Arknights got a huge jump, 8 million. Like maybe there's an anniversary or something going on. To jump to 35 million, that's insane. Then we got Honkai Star Rail again for global, 35 million. So I think combined that's like 80 something. Been deep sea. It's actually I've actually seen like another content creator. She's been enjoying this game. So, but yeah, it's actually a husbando game. It's crazy seeing a husbando game like at the top here, within like the top five. Now we finally get to Genshin Impact. So from 82 million to 30 million, that's crazy. But I guess the All Keto banner was like really hyping everything. Finally getting like another Fatui Harbinger. I actually was able to get her on my free pull, so that's lucky for me. And then Genshin again. And yeah, that's 23. So together it's like 53. Then the next banner, Nikke is exactly the same, which is very surprising. So I don't know what's going on with Nikke. I've only played it like once or twice, like here and there, but not really like played it seriously. Like I'm not even sure if my account still exists or anything, or if I was using a guest account. I have no idea. Because I played when Red Hood came out, and I was trying to get her. So next one, Monster Strike. I know nothing about this game. I mean, I've heard the name before, but yeah, 20 going down to 16 million. I mean, that's still good. The next one is Fate Grand Order. So this is exactly the same. I actually have played this game before, but I was playing like I think like the Japanese version, and I accidentally deleted Fate Grand Order. So my whole account is gone, I guess, because I didn't save the code or something. Quick transfer. So I'm basically screwed, unfortunately. So the next one, Wuthering Waves. So Wuthering Waves, it's like the new anticipated release, and also this came out like a week ago, so this is not like the full month of May. This is like a week in. I think this is CN, so I think global. Actually, we'll get to global. We'll eventually get there. One Dragons, 17 to 12 mil. I don't know anything about Puzzle and Dragons. AFK Journey. I've heard about this game a lot since I hear about AFK Arena like all the time, like in ads, like there's Markiplier and like just random content, giant content creators in ads, or like they're having like crazy crossovers with like Overlord and stuff like that. So, but this is the new AFK game, AFK Journey. Seems to be doing well. I heard it's good, but I've never played it. Dragon Ball Legends, no, I know nothing about it. So the next one, Wuthering Waves again, 11 million. So I think a lot of people were anticipating this gacha revenue thing because of Wuthering Waves, and I would say that because I think combined it's like around 24 million or 25 or something like that. Uh, Within its first week, I'm pretty sure that is less than both Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. Like I think Honkai Star Rail did like 40 million or something like that. Genshin might have been around that as well, or higher. People are saying it's like around Tower Fantasy, but all I could find about Tower Fantasy was that in 2 weeks they made like 34 million or something like that. So I couldn't find the numbers for specifically 1 week, but what I would say is that one, like the general vibe from like gacha gaming Reddit is that like I don't know, it seems like they really don't want Wuthering Waves to do well, or I don't know. It seems like the vibe is like antagonism towards like Wuthering Waves. Like for me, I play Genshin, I play Wuthering Waves. Yeah, I want Wuthering Waves to do well because just another cool game to play. Like I have no loyalty to any company, and I feel like that's how everyone should be. They should just want another good game to play. As for the revenue, if this is like a bad sign or something, I'm not sure really because Genshin, like in Genshin's case, Genshin makes like more money than they need to operate. Wuthering Waves, I feel like they'll stay afloat with like this kind of revenue. Of course, this is it's gonna get lower because when a gacha game first launches, that's when like the revenue is the highest. So it's gonna get lower, but I feel like Wuthering Waves has like enough goodwill like online and everything, like on YouTube and everything. They haven't made any huge mistakes, and I feel like they should do well. And it's like a confident game. Like the game's really fun. The combat like amazing, the graphics, so all that stuff. They just have like a few minor issues that need to be ironed out, but it's like minor, so I feel like Wuthering Waves is going to do well. I don't know how high the revenue would go for Wuthering Waves. Like if it'll like continue to get better or if it'll get worse. Like I did say like when a gacha game launches, its revenue is like the highest, but um like how Wuthering Waves launched is like it's kind of unique. Like for Genshin, they didn't give away any like 5 stars or anything. They didn't give away that many polls. But for Wuthering Waves, from what I hear, re you can what's it called? You can like create a new account and get to the polls in like 30 minutes or something, like a much shorter time than Genshin. I think Genshin was like yeah, Genshin was a long time. Since Genshin you couldn't skip anything. Wuthering Waves you can skip some scenes, so you can like roll a lot quicker. And Wuthering Waves has like a bunch of free, like they gave away I think 2 free 5 stars, and I think you have enough pulls for another 5 star. So that's like 3 5 stars. So it has like a very unique launch where less people would be spending money since they're getting all these 5 stars for free. As opposed to something like Genshin or Star Rail where they didn't give you anything really. So it's a very like different like kind of thing. Um, but yeah. I really hope Wuthering Waves, continues to do well and stuff. Like for example, even though like Tower Fantasy, it's still going on and it doesn't make as much as Genshin or anything like that, obviously. But it's still continuing. So this is obviously enough for operating costs and everything. And I think the revenue like that keeps going will be enough for operating costs because it's like a competent game, it's a fun game, everything like that. So it should still continue. And yeah, I want it to continue. I like the systems they have in the game, like the ecosystem and the character designs look like really cool and everything. But yeah. Um I'm not sure if there's anything else to say. Because I think people are very interested in this revenue, in this gacha revenue, like for this month specifically, because Wuthering Waves is a game that has the potential to compete with MiHoYo, to compete with Genshin. So it's very interesting to see how much like Wuthering Waves makes. But I think later on, because Honkai Star Rail, it didn't start out as like really like I feel like it didn't really compete with Genshin in revenue that much like early on. Like the Kafka banner, that was like a failure and like stuff like that. But now it's like surpassing Genshin's revenue in like multiple like revenue videos and stuff. So I feel like the same thing could happen with Wuthering Waves. You know, it's possible. Or to like, you know, be competing with it or anything. Like to me it doesn't matter as long as the game still gets players, as long as they keep, as long as the game that like doesn't shut down, then you know I'm good. But, you know, I guess for the people who are interested in this, like, you know, the Mihoyo versus Kuro games thing going on. But yeah, I assume it'll end up like that. That Genshin and Wuthering Waves will eventually be competing like in revenue and stuff. But yeah, Genshin and Wuthering Waves, they're like two completely different games. Like Wuthering Waves is like more hardcore and stuff, and Genshin is more it's like less hardcore. And the combat system's like completely different and stuff. So yeah, um, let me go on to other games. That was like a long talk section. So Reverse 1999, 5 million to 11. So that game, I've seen this game before, but I don't know what the gameplay is like. But it has like an interesting like art style and how people look in the game is like interesting. Summoner's War going down 1 million. That doesn't matter. Idol Master. I guess this must be a new one since it doesn't have a previous one. So yeah, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, 2 million up. Oh, is that Horse Girls? I think that's what that is. Like Horse Girls like running or something. Dragon Ball Z Global going down to 7 million. So I got Dragon Ball Z doing good. Ensemble Stars, 9 to 7. Okay. What's Brown Dust 2? Brown Dust 2 is usually pretty low, I guess, unfortunately. Blue Archive is the same. I played this one time, but I didn't keep up with it really. Too many gacha games. Hatsune Miku going down to 6 million, that's fine. One Piece Treasure Cruise, whoa, going to 6 million. Man, maybe they have an anniversary or something. Arknights going to 6 million. I think they do actually have an anniversary. I think they do. Asia Lane 1.3 to 5.5. So Asia Lane, I mean I see a lot of stuff on Twitter with them putting a lot of plots on Twitter. But yeah, it's their units look good though. Their units look very good. So I'm glad things are working out for them. Unfortunately, I hear that like you know, YouTube is starting to make them have to like censor certain things or something like that. So that's unfortunate. Silver Containment Zone. I've actually heard about this that it's like gotten racier, like sexier and stuff. So I guess that's working out. 5.5 million. Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. So wasn't this high before, or am I thinking like another JJK game? If this is the only JJK game, then I have heard of it, but you know, never played it or anything. But it went to 5 million. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, same. Wait, let me skip to, actually, let me just skip to what I care about. So, FX7, Fire Emblem Heroes, both went down to 3 million. Astronauts of Veda. Yeah, I actually did play this game quite a bit, but I didn't keep up with it. There's like no real reason. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Cause I was trying to like restart like a million times. But you have to do like so much to like restart your account in Astronauts of Beta to like re-roll. So it was very annoying. But I think I ended up sticking with like the first account I made or something like that. But I might not remember the password, so I might be screwed. AFK Arena, same. Outer Plane. Oh, it went from 160 to 1.9, so it was in the red. I don't know what bumped it up, but they did something. Angel Lane again. Love and respect. Hmm. Brown Dust. Oh, Brown Dust 2. Oh, Brown Dust 2 actually did shoot to 1 million. So I guess the collab is actually working. The Mushoku Tensei collab. I know that's happening. I actually was able to get 4 pulls of Roxy, which is nice. Of like the normal version of Rocky, not like succubus Roxy. But yeah, 4 pulls. Brown Dust 2 is like very generous with the pulls, so that's very nice. Not to nowhere heard of it, but don't play it, but it went up to 1 million, so that's really good. The Blue Archive again, Top Fantasy going up to 825,000. I guess most people playing on PC or something. Cause that seems cause that's really low for I think a game like Tower Fantasy. It's like, especially, didn't they release a new region or something? Like a huge. That's what I remember seeing in trailers. Unless that was a while ago, but I feel like they like released a new region like not long ago. But yeah, that's like the Sensor Tower for it. But yeah, I'll see you later. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and yeah.